my bad.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Traps here.
It's the one and only Classic Coco.
And it's your boy Mookie, a mature rock star comedian in the world, not just the city,
but the world.
Y'all know what it is. NoAdvisory podcast, Charlotte's most dangerous crew. And today, we're going to do it a little different because we got a special guest in the building. But she really not no guest. She really family. So we got family back in the building with family.
Family ties.
And you know how we do. We got to introduce you the NoAdvisory way. So we're going to ask you 3 simple questions. You ready?
Because I'm the in-law. This the first time I met my cousin.
Oh, my gosh. First off, I will say I'm still going. But the furthest thing that I've done in my career so far this year, I have opened up for Drew Hill. So that was a major thing. Following after that, well, before that, I started working with artists that been signed. So at the time, I was working with Martina Marie. Now I'm working with Tanya. She's from Little Women Atlanta. And I'm currently working with Asia Nay. We got some things that we're dropping. And so much more. I'm getting involved with production. Like, I'm really hands-on with my music videos. So I'm taking, my opportunities as far as, like, working with other artists, like, molding them with their artist development. So I've just got my hands in different projects, kind of like Tiana Taylor. You know how she do. So you got to, like, be tapped in with all, different aspects, like, talented in different ways. So,
okay. Yeah. So the second part of that question is, where's the furthest place that you want your career to take you?
I wanted to take me to a place where only God can see. Like, I have visions for myself, but I speak things into existence, because power is in the tongue. So I will say things, and then next thing you know, I blink, and I'm right in front of this person. So I just feel like my dream is big, but, like, the dream that he has for me is bigger. Like, I just feel like there's so much more that I can do. But with that being said, I want Grammys under my belt.
Okay.
Shout out to the QC, awards, because they gave me, like, one of my first awards as far as being, like, noticed in the city, and shout out to them for even opening up, like, such an opportunity to where we feel like we could just have that's motivation to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. That was definitely something under my belt. And I would love to get tapped into acting, because I don't know if y'all checked out my latest music video, but it's called Company. And I show a little, piece where I'm acting at the end. And so I just want to incorporate acting. A lot of people don't know, but I did, like, musical theater in high school. But I tabled it a little bit because I don't know about y'all, but people's retention span is very, like, slim to none. So doing acting and music videos, you got to be mindful of that, because people will be like, oh, that's too much acting. I want to go to the song, So that's something that I really want to tap into, and definitely influencing work, like modeling, doing fashion shows. I can see myself doing that, hosting. I'm very talkative, as you can tell. I'm taking over the goddamn interview.
It's your interview. It's your interview.
It's your interview.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to bring y'all on the road. Y'all was in unison when y'all said the world. I was like, what is up? Like, I'll bring y'all on tour. Y'all gonna be on my background singing.
Hey.
Feel me?
I love it. So I know you're full of energy and you're very vibrant. How would you describe yourself as a Black female artist?
Ooh, honey.
Ooh, pop your shit, girl.
It's like I'm nice, nasty. Like, I pop my ish, you know what I'm saying? But I do it in a way where it's not, like, I'm pushing the envelope, but I'm not over pushing the envelope. I feel like there needs to be, like, a healthy balance, We have the ratchet side, you know what I'm saying? We got the lit ratchet side, but we also need the Brandies and the Monicas back, like the new wave of that. And I just feel like me finding a balance between the two worlds is, like, how I would define my sound.
Speaking of that, oh, my bad.
All right, long lost cousin.
Listen, he was ready. What's up, cousin? What's up?
Nah, because she said we got to get the Brandies and the Monicas back.
Yeah.
Is hip hop dead?
Hip hop?
R&B, my bad.
R&B,
Is R&B
yeah.
dead? I said hip hop. Is R&B dead? I'm tripping.
No, R&B's not dead. I just feel like I agree with what Mooney Long said. I hope I'm saying her. Is it Money Long?
Yeah.
Money Long. My bad. Money Long said in a comment, she was saying that there are dope R&B artists that are out there. It's just that the money to back them is not there. So the budget's not there. How are y'all gonna really actually hear the people? You know, how are you gonna actually tap into that unless you're underground and you're actually tapped into that sound? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I strongly believe in that because that's kind of what I'm dealing with. If I had a big budget, y'all would see me all throughout. Like, it wouldn't be no, ifs, ands, or buts. So that's how I feel.
Listen, you saying you're a big budget. I just have to say, I was on the set of your music video, Play Fair.
Ow.
I was one of the models in the bag. Your production and your team, because you collaborated with Mr. Splash of Class.
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience, and how was that experience of just the whole production in the background?
Oh, girl.
Let's talk about it. Talk about it.
Okay, so I will say this. Sometimes as artists, we want things to go this way, but they end up going that way. And it comes out being, like, beautiful. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it becomes one of those, like, best music videos. Like, J-No will tell you. He's sitting right here, but you don't see him. J-No was there. We were all discombobulated, like, because, certain things didn't intend the way it needed, we wanted it to be. But it was perfect for the song. Sometimes simplicity is best, and if I had added those extra scenes, you probably wouldn't get the authenticity of everybody just enjoying the record. Like, the energy was great. We had a great time.
Yeah,
some of the scenes didn't even make the cut, so I just had a great time. Like, I just made the best of it, and I don't know, we just freestyled and just had a great time. I know one thing. I ain't getting on the top of no basketball goal anytime soon. Nobody could tell, but I was like, in between scenes, I was like, get me down. Like, all that. I was being extra, but
That's dope.
It was fun, though.
I love it.
It was a lot of fun.
So who would you say is your ideal collab artist? Like, if you could collab with any artist right now, who would that one artist be?
Ooh, one artist? Oh, my gosh. That's tough. One artist. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's
How
hard.
you making your way into the industry?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think collaborating with an artist that don't really collaborate is big. So I would have to go with Anita Baker.
Wow.
And she don't even collaborate like that. And that's a stamp.
That's a hell of a stamp. That's a hell of a stamp.
Auntie Nita, that's my auntie.
Auntie,
Like,
I actually seen Nita. Y'all, I went crazy.
Sing it.
I went crazy.
Sing it.
No.
she's like, oh, no.
That just mean that you on the right path. If you seen her once, you gonna see her again.
That's
You never
Auntie
know.
Nita in my head.
Ooh.
That's Auntie Nita.
I know that's gonna be a hit. So listen, let's talk about current works. What are you currently working on? What music can we expect from you this last quarter of the year?
So I do got a song that I really want to drop next. I'm afraid to say it because people are gonna be beating me up like, you ain't dropping fourth quarter, or second quarter, whatever it's called. It's a bop. It's definitely a bop. It's up tempo. It's definitely up tempo, and then after that, I want to drop something that's more like sensual. So I don't want to give y'all the names, so y'all can't be like, "Oh, you didn't drop this one," So, but it's definitely giving you those vibes.
So how do you come up with the concepts of your videos? Because you have some really great videos.
I love watching movies.
It is.
I love watching a lot of movies, and I love like thinking of stories that pertain to like my life and like what people tell me. And I'm a dreamer. I go to bed and sometimes I'll dream about music. I'll dream like visions. Like I'll get a vision like right in my head. Be like, I need to do this, like on that type of vibe. Yeah. So that's how I kind of come up with my music video. And shout out to my team because they definitely helped me. So now the last video, I want to give a major shout out to Mr. SOC. Go by Sam. But he's definitely an all around like with everything when it comes to styling. When it comes to video concept, when it comes to like the day of the video, he's there helping me. along with my team, you know, J-No, Dark Eye. But when it comes to the vision, I would say my videographer, Timmy, Shawley, and Sam helped me with company. So that's how that came about.
I love that.
How important would you say it is to have your team around you, like, to with these projects? Like,
It's very important, especially when you have a big vision. I feel like a lot of people get so scrambled by, I'm the type of person, I like things organized, and I can't move when I'm just like frantic. And I just feel like with everybody having a certain role, we're able to successfully like bring it together and be very proud about it, you know?
So, where you are right now in your journey, what is some advice that you would give to other aspiring artists that are looking to make it and blow?
Be very patient and be very intentional. Know what you're doing, know your intentions, and whatever you aside from that, when you're intentional, sorry, I drew a blank, maybe the weed.
contact.
It's that contact.
It's the contact. When you're very intentional, I just feel like you know exactly what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I just think by you knowing that, you could take your time. Like, be very patient with yourself because everything is not a race. You know, I just feel like you're your own competition when it comes to your craft. Because now that we're like, so, like, I'm an independent artist and I don't want to put a lot of pressure on myself because the world don't know me yet. So they will know me, but the world doesn't know me right now. So I can take my time and put out the best product as much as possible. So that's what I feel.
So would you stay as an independent artist, or would you look as to possibly wanting to be signed?
I would in a perfect world, I would rather be independent and just have a distribution deal and be signed as a songwriter.
Have all your royalties. I like that.
Get my royalties, get that check, collaborate with different artists, and that's how you make your connections. And then, like Russ, you know, he's doing the independent route. He's still having his fan base, and he's rocking out. And just to name a few artists that are signed, but their projects are being held up right now. SZA, a lot of people get upset about that. So I don't want to be that artist that's kind of tied to a deal where I'm not being treated, you know, properly. So I'd rather be properly in my own route. Like, I'm having fun doing this right now.
Have fun.
I love that.
So, I'm cousin-in-law. We just now meeting. Like, when did you start doing music? What was it, like, your love for music? It sounded like you was into acting prior. So, like, how did this all come about? Like, how did you get here? Like, when did you be like? Because at first I thought your name was Dajulyn. They was like, no, it's Dajulyn. So when did Dajulyn was like, you know what, I'm going to be a singer?
You got, because we know you was dodging my name when I first met you. Honey. You was dodging my name. He the one that gave it to you. Sorry, I'm going live. I'm a little late. But say that one more time. One more again, cousin.
So my cousin-in-law, right?
Okay.
Because like I said, this is our first time meeting. Like, when did you decide Dajulyn? Because like I said, it sounded like you was doing acting prior in your past. When did Dajulyn decide she was going to become Dajulyn, an R&B singer? Like, when did you how did that passion come about?
Man, so when I started out singing and recording, many people don't know because we didn't have Apple Music at the time. But I was like 9 years old when I actually professionally started recording, and I was presented a song because my cousin, he's actually, you know, he does music by ear, and he was recording at the time, and so I was brought in the studio. It was like, here's your song. It was an inspirational gospel song. I started out singing that, and I would say it was a mixture of Disney type tunes, you know, but we didn't have the connections. Then I went to pop. Then I was like, you know what? I love all these R&B artists. And then I was just like, I need to figure out my sound. And that's when I met y'all. I was doing the Dirty Diana movement. Dirty Diana 2.0 is an Afrobeat pop song, R&B influence within it, you know, as far as like the music, like the vocal arrangement goes. But I just needed to really know what my sound was. I was like, do I want to be a pop artist? I was really toiling with that because I didn't know what my sound was. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go to the drawing board and go to music that I really love. And it was always old school R&B music. And I was like, I want to start off as an R&B artist and then branch out and open my, you know, catalog to pop. But my base is R&B. And I think artists will need to just know what their sound is because people can get confused. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, go to the root of who are your influences and like how you can mold it into, you know, your art.
Because I'm glad you said that. Because a lot of time, finding your voice, your sound, that's so important. Because until you do that, you're gonna start. The people who influence you the most, you're gonna sound a lot like them.
Yeah.
You're gonna sound like.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I had to figure that out because I was just like I'm gonna give you an example. Nicki Minaj helped me find the answer to that question. I was just like, Nicki Minaj came up with that. You know, I was on the plane with Dwayne. You could call me, and she was doing all that like stuff, and then she branches to her pop. You know what I'm saying? But she had to start, you know, with the home base, and then she branched to the artist she is now. So that's kind of like where I was thinking. Yeah. Shout out to Nicki.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to take a turn in the conversation.
Okay.
We're going to get a little down and dirty. You got your cup?
Honey.
You got your punch?
Yeah.
All right, so normally with the fellas, we play a game called Lick It and Stick It.
Ooh.
But you a female. So we going to do Suck It or Fuck It.
Oh, Jesus.
We going to give you two. Yeah, take a shot. We going to give you two names. And between those two names, you have to tell us who would you suck and who would you fuck.
Or you gotta take a shot.
My manager said this, so I don't know because I'm drinking in it. It's a real game for real. Okay, if this is a game, y'all. This is not for real.
Yeah, this is a game.
I want to put that
This is a
disclaimer out.
game.
This is a game,
disclaimer.
y'all. This is a game. Don't y'all be getting happy through this interview. This is a game. Go ahead.
All right, we going to do two people. Bryson Tiller and Giveon.
Girl. Neither.
I know, I was trying to figure it out. Like, that's not a good one.
Girl.
Okay, I think I may have one.
Okay, go ahead, Coco.
Okay, Suck It or Fuck It. Chris Brown and Drake.
Want a crackhead? Keep that in mind.
Why I gotta suck though?
What you trying to do?
Why y'all put my mouth in my
All right.
I'm like,
Which one you gonna let lick? Which one you gonna let stick?
ooh, I like
Okay,
that.
I like that
Okay,
better.
yeah.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Dang. I would have to go with Chris Brown for the fuck. Okay, for the stick. What's the
Stick. You gonna let him
The
stick?
stick. I'll let
sticking.
Chris Brown stick. Have you seen Chris Brown dance?
I'm saying that stroke game probably go.
I seen that nigga fall and jump back up though.
Listen, and he tall and skinny, so
I ain't know if it was
So
the
he
crack
knows.
or the.
so you know, goddamn
And
tall.
Drake
Or
been
the
his
moves.
feelings, so that's more intimate. So yeah.
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 Oh, that was
yeah,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
He's
right,
the
move.
type of dude that
All right.
y'all would do that.
We doing R&B singers clearly. So, IJJ Fish or 50 Tyson.
Oh my god.
Look. Y'all play too much. Y'all playing with my top. Y'all playing with my top. I'm not playing with y'all. This game
Come on,
over.
cousin.
This game is over, cousin. We not related. Are you the 8th cousin? You further down the line.
I'm weak. So that was licking and sticky, sucking and fucking, whatever you want to call it. That was the game. So listen, now we really gonna get into the music. So we have an aux cord here. If you would like to play some music, maybe play
Ooh.
a little clip
Company.
of your song company
Yes.
or the whole song.
Yes. Dang, I gotta get off the live. They was feeling it too.
Oh, I can get off mine and go to Apple Music.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
So we gonna do that, y'all. Make sure y'all download my music. It's on all digital platforms. Company and Playfair. We still going strong.
Talk to us a little bit about companies. This is the single you pushing right now.
Yeah, it's a single I'm pushing, and I'm still pushing my song Playfair.
What inspired company?
Company, oh my gosh.
Talk about it.
I can spin it in different ways. I could talk about my life in the past, and I could talk about my life in the present. So my life in the past, I had a little sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? Has anybody had a sneaky link in here?
We all have.
Yeah, it was toxic, right? You feel bad about it. Let's talk about it.
Nah.
So so it was fun. Like, we had fun, but it was a roller coaster of like emotions, because you know that person's toxic for you, but you want their company. So yeah, that's basically what company is.
That's dope.
You get into an argument, I call you up after you hit the club, like, hey, let go. You know, eat. Get it.
So go ahead and bring the song in for us real quick.
Okay. So this is my song. It is called Company. I want y'all to, vibe with me. Make sure you stream that. It's on all social media platforms and streaming platforms. And make sure you check out the video, because it's definitely giving, big artists, big teams. So, yeah, Company.
See, I know we've been down this road, but baby, I can't sleep at night with you not by my side. I can tell you've been sipping by the text you sent me. You said you wanted with no makeup on, so that we could get it on. But you thinking you can sweet talking my just disappear. But let me make this clear. We've been at it since Tuesday. Wanna get freaky 'cause it's Friday. Want you to pocket right behind me. It's a little rocky between you and me, but I still want your body all on me. I need that company. Said I need that company. Don't drag it out, make it more than what it seems. We could turn this into a simple thing. Said I need that company. Said I need that. Let's make this right, yeah. Said I need that. Said I need that. Said I pride aside, yeah. Let's make this right, yeah. Said I need that. Said I need that. Spin around the block if you want to. Automatic, boy, you know I got you. No locks, baby, come inside. We can talk and vibe all night. Leave the hoes behind us, how you gotta show me. 'Cause when you touch down, need you to take a knee. Say your prayers, 'cause I'm giving you the best of me. Special delivery, they don't got the recipe. Love it when you get a little nasty. Maybe forget about how I'm mad when you beat it in the backseat. Real smooth when you pulled up in a classic. It's a slip and slide, fresh towel, 'cause this kitty gon' be clapping. Cardi on the mattress, know his name not keep, but he's sweating while he at it. Doing back to back, kinda feeling like an addict. And I need more. It's a little rocky between you and me, but I still want your body all on me. I need that company. Said I need that company. Don't drag it out, make it more than what it seems. We can turn this into a simple thing. Said I need that company. Said I need that. Whoa, pride aside, yeah. Let's make this right. Said I need that. Said I need that. Let's set our pride aside, yeah. Let's make this right, yeah. Said I need that. Said I need that. Whoa. I need that.
Yeah, y'all need that in y'all playlist. Y'all need that in y'all playlist.
Definitely.
Yeah. And y'all need that. Yeah, but they time bound.
Time out. Period.
I'm weak. Nah, that's a whole vibe. So go ahead and tell them one more time where they can find it on all streaming platforms and where they can watch the video for that.
Yes, you can watch it on my channels on Day TV, DAE. Make sure you put that space, TV capitalized. My name's Dajulyn, Dajulyn. July is my name, so you can't forget about it. So you can find it on all streaming platforms. Company. Yeah, that's. Shout out to the producers on it, J Stacks, Cook, and also Souffle. He go by the Paul as well. And shout out to Deantres on the background vocals. Yep.
Hey, so listen, who are your top 3 R&B artists of all time?
Besides me. Ain't named me.
Besides my cousin, I would have to say, oh gosh, of all times, Anita Baker, of course. Like, come on, Brandy. You already know she's on that list. Come on, vocal goddess. And also I would have to go with. Dang, that's really hard. Oh my gosh. You said R&B though. Would Michael Jackson count as R&B?
Yeah, it's
But
pop,
they call him the
R&B
king of
and
pop. But I'm gonna have to go with Michael Jackson because I really love Michael Jackson.
Yeah. That's a good list.
I love that.
Yes.
Nah, that's it. I like that. I like that it's different. Typical R&B girl. Beyonce. Ain't nothing wrong with Beyonce.
But
I
who
like-
does Beyonce look up to?
Anita, dog. Auntie Nita, dope, bro. I'm surprised you left Whitney off of there.
That's why I was contemplating because it's like I said King of Pop and I was gonna go with Whitney Houston because I really love Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney, yeah.
So she's in there, you know. But
Yeah. She's number 4. Ain't nothing wrong with being.
she's
She's
number
top 5.
4, but like, you know, she's rule of thumb. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5s is always subjective, and I respect people's individual top
Who's
5.
your top?
R&B.
Yeah, R&B.
Oh wait, I ain't. My top 5. You gotta go with Jesus.
He all look, he's always number one. Rule of thumb. He's always the number one. Hallelujah. Okay. That's a safe answer, right? Everybody like, woo. Everybody, woo. Jesus, give it up for Jesus. King of R&B.
Kirk Franklin. And Dougie.
Oh my
I'm
God.
talking shit. Shout out to Dougie in the building.
Great.
So listen, you got J-No in the building.
Yeah.
Tell us how that relationship happened. Like, what is the relationship? How did that happen? How was the working, going and everything like that?
Relationship's going great. I actually met J-No when I was actually leaving College of Charleston because it was my freshman year, by the way. I had left College of Charleston and I was just trying to figure out like, man, I'm not happy without doing music, with being away at school. Granted, I did finish college, so I do want to put that out there. It's just a different way. It's just a different way that I had did it. I finished online with Strayer, but in the midst of it all, I had met J-No through passing. I just did the first version of Dirty Diana and I played it for him. He was hosting uptown. I forgot the name of the restaurant. Please forgive me. But yeah, he was on the second floor. I was with my homegirl. We was like, oh, that music bumping. We go upstairs. Me and J-No have a whole like hour to 2 conversation. And it just went from there. He was just like, man, your music sounds really good. Like he saw my potential, and then from that point on, I knew that I had to make him a part of my team.
That's what's up.
I love it.
So how do you like hold yourself accountable in your career? Because that's a hard thing to do for artists.
Man, how I hold myself accountable is me personally, I have a calendar and I have goals. I write my goals and I just meditate and I pray. Yeah. And I just figure out what I want to do. Like, do I want to do a show? Do I want to do this? Like, what's next? Like everybody's like, what's next? You don't drop the video. What's next? So I have to come up with like creative ways on how I can like keep the ball rolling. So. That's really how I hold myself accountable. And I also look at other people doing it too, I just be like, how they be doing this? And I'm like, well, I don't even be worried about how they doing it. Let me just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We be so caught up in like, why my opportunity not coming? Okay, just make the opportunity.
Right.
Facts.
I had to get to that point where I was like, man, I got to start off with getting a team because that's important. You have to have a team. I'm always building. I'm always like meeting new people that may know something that I don't know, you know, that would be beneficial on both ends. So, yeah.
So, what do you feel like where you are right now, and speaking of accountability, has been your biggest lesson as an artist so far?
Accountability has been my biggest lesson.
Speaking of accountability, but like, what has been your biggest lesson so far as an artist?
Man, this fool done knocked the dang on phones down. I'm about to knock it. See, he been a problem since day one, messing up my name. But aside from that, I would say my biggest lesson is, you know, like having a calendar, staying on top of things. Next thing you know, a few weeks go by, you behind on something, a goal that you done set for yourself. Because you got to understand, you have a team, but you the one that's in control of your goals and what you want to, like, make out of it. So that's really the lesson for real, like, just trying to stay on top of things, not get overwhelmed. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by so much stuff that I want to do, you know, that I have to pace myself. Like I said, it's not, you know, you have to pace yourself in a race for real. Yeah.
Right. I like that you keep saying that, like, you're not in a race, taking patience. And I just feel like the key thing is, like, being still as well. Like, you're very humble. Your energy is, like, very smooth. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
Keep being you. Like, keep making that R&B smooth, good vibes. Like,
I'm going to claim you, cousin.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm going to claim you.
I'm going to claim you later down the line, cousin.
Oh,
My eighth cousin.
So listen, we got our man J-No and Mike over here. So J-No, can you go ahead and tell the people a little bit about what you do and where they can find you on social media?
Yo. All right.
Hey.
My bad. So, you know, J-No Truth. That's at J-No Truth. That's JKNOWTRUTH. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm just trying to stay busy, man. Just retirement in 15 years for me. That's just how my mindset is, man. My oldest daughter just graduated. She about to start college. So, you know, being the age that I am, man, you know, I'm looking for longevity. I'm looking for multiple revenue streams and just different ways to capitalize and monetize on everything I touch. That's just where I'm at.
I know that's right.
Yep.
But pop your what you do?
I mean, you know, where you want me to start? Like, what decade?
Like, no, I'm saying, what do you currently do, and what do you plan to do?
So, yeah, I know. I ain't used
I'm
to
over
answer.
here giving an interview.
Yeah, I ain't used to doing interviews and stuff like this. But Radio 1 promotions director.
Come on.
We'll start there. I got production credits with BET, Super Bowl, NFL, National Hockey League, Steve Harvey production team.
Come on.
I actually, people don't know this, you know, it's a fun fact, but I'm the co-founder of the Queen City Awards. Nobody knows that. The first one was, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Shout to Kevin
My
Glover.
award is not rigged, so stop playing with me.
Nah, definitely not. But
Okay, Virgo. Period.
but
Give her some more punch.
but yeah, speaking of award show,
Casamigos.
right? Give her a shot.
I just want to make
You
it
don't need
clear,
nothing else.
because you out here announcing stuff I don't know about. So
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's, you know, again, it just depends on where you want to start. Like, it's full circle for me when it comes down to, like, being in the studio with Polo, OBS Studios. Like, I remember when it was off of Monroe Road. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I guess they consider me an OG now, but, you know, I was hosting One Mic Mondays with DJ Polo, and this was probably 2007, something like that, 2006. I know y'all probably familiar with Uncle Tone X. He was the original host of One Mic Mondays.
Comedian, that's
You know
my
what I'm saying?
friend.
Yeah, that's the OG. So he was hosting at the time, and then Tone X started hosting Monique on Monique's show. So when he got super busy with that, they allowed me to come in and host One Mic Monday. So it went from there. Again, I've done 3 Super Bowls on the production side, the Billboard Awards, the BET Awards several times, Steve Harvey. But my most important project is Dajulyn.
Ooh, I know that's right. We're going to the top.
Okay.
So that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, listen. When you got real OGs in the studio,
Okay.
you gotta listen. Okay.
Yeah.
We got a real OG in the studio. We got a young OG in the
Come
making.
on.
Okay. Listen, this been a great interview.
Hey.
Come on, sis.
So listen, go ahead and tell the people before we log out where they can find you on social media, where they can stream all your music, and where they can check out all your music videos.
All right. So once again, my name is Dajulyn, Dajulyn. I'm sure they're gonna know by the video title. But you can follow me on all social media platforms by that name, Dajulyn. And I have a YouTube channel, Day TV. Stay tuned because I'm dropping some more heat. DAE TV. And my website, www.lifeofdajulyn.com. I got merchandise, so make sure you check it out because, being an independent artist, we got to, find different ways as to how we can make our coins and keep going. So I just want to plug that in there. I got a discount that I'm running, a special actually for my merchandise. It's a day one signature t-shirt. So I want you all to tap in with me and let's go.
Hey. Well, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sitting down with us again.
Yeah.
Having another great interview. We ask that you, if y'all have time, stick around, watch the rest of our show.
Yes.
And see, us be us.
It's a vibe.
Hey.
Appreciate you for having us, cousin. Nice to meet you, cousin-in-law.
Nice to meet you finally.
Feel me? I've been hiding and shit. I'm the black sheep.
That's the one that's gonna ask for money.
Right. I'm gonna have to put him down. Block that cousin.
When this cousin call, don't pick up.
I'm
That's
not
the
picking
don't
up.
answer.
I'm block him. He gonna be called, go straight to voicemail.
Don't do cuz like that. It might be an emergency.
Voicemail, like, who this man? What Kiki Papa say?
I'm sorry to this man. I don't know this man.
I ain't gonna lie. I did that one day.
No.
They ain't never happened to me before.
I'm saying at the company. When you done with the nigga, sorry to this man. I don't know him. It was fun, but it's over. Y'all leave me alone.
All right, so we're gonna
It's
go
the
ahead
casa.
and transition.
Okay.
You can sit over there. I think Shaggy.
Shaggy, come in. Hop in, Deja, now, bro. Come in the big comfy couch.
The camera's still rolling?
Yep.
Okay.
So kind of ghetto, but
No, you good. I'm gonna slide on through here.
it's okay.
Oh shit.
What it do, y'all?
What it do?
We ready?
All right, bet. So we just gonna go. What? What am I saying? What?
So we get it up.
We're gonna try this shit again. So we just gonna go ahead and hop into the celebrity birthdays today, because clearly I'm feeling the punch and the gossip. Dave Chappelle turned 48 today.
Hey, the GOAT.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
All right, Dave.
48.
Justine Scott, the singer.
I've been
They be
thinking
here
about
wearing
her
the purple
song.
hair?
Hey. I've been
She
thinking
turned
about her
26
fucking
today.
song. Ooh, okay.
Today is Kobe Bryant Day. R.I.P. Kobe. Happy
That's
belated birthday.
824, it sure
Yep,
is.
today is Kobe Day. And Reggie Miller, he a football player. Y'all know who he is? Basketball player?
He's a
Oh,
basketball
clearly
player.
I didn't know who the fuck he was.
I'm
Well,
looking like,
anyway,
I don't
he
know
turned
who.
56 today.
Okay.
So that's basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. Cut that out, editor. All right, so let's go ahead and run into the hot topics. Really, the hot topics this week really not that bad. So shout out to that. First of all, in Texas, y'all, they discovered dinosaur tracks. Real
Seen
live
that.
dinosaur tracks, okay? So these dinosaur tracks are 113 million years old, and they only surfaced because there's been a severe drought in Texas, and it was so severe that it dried out this river, and in that river was the steps.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Step by step. But that's motherfucker. Is that scary to y'all?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What if that ain't no motherfucking dinosaur tracks? What if them tracks is recent? What if there was a
That would scare
motherfucker,
me.
some dead shit walking like, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. This water going away. Like, I'm about to get the fuck out of this motherfucker.
But have y'all been seeing them big ass birds that be at the lakes and shit? They be like this tall, and they be skinny. Them shit's like some fucking dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. They be on the water. They be in random ass
they
places
be-
too.
them shits
You be
skinny
like,
as
is them motherfuckers
cranes?
supposed to be here? They look exotic, but they
They
just
like
big ass
cranes?
tall birds. Them motherfuckers like your height.
Probably so.
Where the fuck y'all be at to see this?
I-
Y'all
I
be in
mean,
Charlotte?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I be in Lake Trails. Them shits be tall. See your
What do
nipple
you mean?
shit.
Them motherfuckers don't need to be here. They exotic. They look exotic. I don't like birds that big.
It look like a crane.
You go.
Look like some. It look
They
like some.
cover?
It look like some. It look like some
Yeah.
crutches.
Do y'all know what cranes look like? I think that's why
big
y'all avoiding the
birds.
question.
Them big birds. Hold on, let me see.
I think that's why they avoided the
Big
question.
bird. Hold on.
I don't know
let me
who
see.
crane
Niggas
is.
like,
I'm
like
like
crutches. Nah, you don't know what it is. It's okay. You
They
don't
said
know.
it came.
Okay. Shaggy said,
Yes,
let me
that's
pull them
exactly
up.
what the fuck it is.
Thank you. So niggas didn't know what crane
It's
was.
tall as hell. Did I say 5 feet? Oh, 55 inches. Shit, that's about, I don't know.
It's about damn
Why
near
is it
4.5
cranes in
heads.
Charlotte? I
Exactly.
thought
Motherfuckers be
cranes be where
everywhere.
water is, like the beach.
Right, them shits be everywhere and they be big.
They done made that beach up there in Lake Norman. They done walked down 77.
I seen one of them bitches in the hood.
In the hood.
Niggas gonna be riding them next.
Hey, a
What
crackhead
if
gonna have one as a pet?
What if time repeated itself? You know how shit like it's always like a cycle. What if shit like happened to where like dinosaurs came back and it was just like a complete cycle of like dinosaurs?
Nah, that's
Taking
and
over.
then it was just like
Bro, we have fucked
That's the
dinosaurs up
aliens
right
that
now.
aliens know about
I
that
think
I
they
shit.
would
believe in
still fuck
fucking
us up.
aliens
Huh?
though. I
I think
believe
they would
in
still
aliens.
fuck us up.
Nah, we got bombs and shit. We smart as fuck. we have fucked dinosaurs up, bro.
See, I'd probably be dumb and have a dinosaur as a pet if I got enough money.
Man,
You know,
listen,
I already
Yeah,
got,
little
I already
baby
got a
dinosaur.
snake. I already got a snake.
our
So
military
Shout
is
out to
cold.
Morty being
did.
found.
Y'all, I found my snake in my house for it was lost for 2 months. Yeah, I lost my snake in my house for 2 months, and he finally came out. Ball python. 2 months. Nothing.
You think he ate something?
But
Dang it.
snakes can live up to 6 months without food.
Your neighbor missing a baby right now. Your neighbor like, where's my baby?
That nigga been chilling. He was in his cage. He been chilling by his water. He ate a rat pup. He good.
He good. I'm like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
back.
take
He
him
back
out
in the
tonight.
crib now.
Yeah,
He got his little tail
he
kicked
got
up.
a meal. He happy. Shout out to Morty.
Nah, ball pythons, they got a good.
They're
know
the
exactly.
friendliest snakes you can have.
They don't
they're
fuck with
really
shit bigger
friendly.
than them. They don't fuck with shit bigger than them.
Yeah, they're
If,
really
if
friendly.
the rat too big, they won't fuck with the rat that's too big. Yeah.
Shit, I had a homie. That motherfucking snake try to eat that rat, regardless if it was bigger than it or not. They gonna attempt to eat that motherfucker. If
Eventually, if
they,
they yeah, but if they'll live in that bitch, they cohabitate until that motherfucker is hungry enough to be like, I gotta eat this big motherfucker.
He's a
Man, this motherfucker
cohabitate.
gotta die today, man.
That's how my snake be too. He was like,
Man,
oh, yeah.
fuck it. Then he go,
He don't play.
I got this motherfucker. He was a hoe for a minute till he got hungry. He was a hoe till he got hungry.
they dislocate their jaw to goddamn expand that shit.
Pause.
Snake can dislocate their jaw to expand to eat the food.
Nah, you can't make that up. You can't bring
Nah,
that
that's
back.
not a make.
Nah, you can't
That
bring
shit
that back.
crazy.
You said some gay shit.
Nah,
Then
I
you
ain't
just said that part. We're not
fucking
about
snake.
to overlook
I was
that.
talking about the fucking snake.
Said dislocate.
He said,
I want a girl to dislocate her jaws and eat my shit. That's that's exactly what you just said, homie. You ain't say no
Oh my
part.
Fuck all y'all.
Oh,
What else you got?
Yeah, we gonna move on. We gonna move on. Shout out to Christopher Bellinger. I hope I said his name right. He is the youngest licensed pilot in America. Black pilot at that.
Hey.
He's only 17 years old. He got his pilot license.
how the hell he did
So
that?
the school that he goes to, they offer a ROTC program that has a pilot training program within it. So he took the courses and then he went to like aviation school to finish. Shout out to him.
Damn, yeah, that's dope.
Who
That's
that?
dope. Christopher Bollinger. He's 17. You'll let
I'd
him
be
fly
like-
your plane?
Oh, I'd be like, put me to sleep.
black.
I gotta be
When he was
high as fuck.
When he's 21.
I'm going to sleep.
He just passed his test.
He gonna
That
be
is-
on the next version of Soul Plane.
I'm putting them earbuds in. I'm going to sleep. Yo, I fucking fell asleep on an airplane, fucking watching Mean Girls.
They
And you
gonna
know
be
when
watching
the
Driving
fucking
Spirit.
fire hydrant go off and everybody starts screaming?
Spirit like we need him now.
Motherfucker, I woke the fuck up with them buds in my ear and everybody screaming. And I was on a fucking plane. Could you imagine how I felt when I woke up hearing
like, oh,
screaming
what is going
on a
on?
fucking plane? Lord, I thought the plane was going down.
And shit, half of the pilots be drunk as it is.
And
Yeah.
they be doing coke.
Definitely be doing.
Talk about it.
No, let's not talk about code. We can
That's
get
why I
into
drive
that.
myself. You know, I'm a drive.
It's a lot of people out here on that powder.
I'm a drive to
Like,
Jamaica.
bro, these lawyers, these surgeons, they
They be on
powder.
the heavy. These
Yeah.
judges too.
Don't ask me how I know.
Speaking of code, Nicki Minaj.
Oh damn, Nikki
No
on powder?
shade. No shade. No shade. That was just my segue. I don't want to get blocked by Nicki. That's not what I'm saying.
She already
She gonna
blocked
be like,
us.
these dumb
Well,
motherfuckers.
she didn't block me
She
personally.
blocked no advisory.
She did block no advisor. She don't. Yeah.
No advisory. She blocked us.
Oh man, boo.
Okay, well, in that case, Nicki Minaj, you earned her first solo #1 hit on the Hot 100 this week, and this is her third overall #1 hit to make the Hot 100.
Career wise,
Yeah, this only her third, but this her first this week for a Super Freaky Girl.
damn. I thought she would have had more. Damn.
Yeah, that probably
Oh
was on
shit!
Nikki
there.
the GOAT.
Not even to be
Nikki
fucking,
the GOAT, man. She
like,
been
playing,
selling-
like she's a good artist. She dope.
She was selling shit out the back of the, you feel out the trunk. You feel me? Like before it was a streaming process.
with
She was
CDs,
selling. You feel me?
Yeah.
She got niggas still
Copies,
saying her
CDs.
freestyle from
I was on
05.
the plane with Dwayne. You
Yeah,
can call me
that's a-
Whitney.
that's
I
a
go to
trap
hell,
karaoke-
man. Listen, I'm the
karaoke favorite.
baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was fucking the Yankees. I was fucking with bass, I was pitching the Frankie. These bitches so cranky, give him a hanky. Lil' mama, I'm cold, give him a blankie.
Flyer than a kite, I get higher than Rapunzel.
All right, fuck that. All right, yeah, she ain't.
Listen, Nikki Nikki.
Listen,
Alright.
you can't
Don't
say
sleep.
culture without Nicki
Right,
Nah, she is one of the goats though.
right.
She the female. She the goat. She a goat. She a goat. I ain't even gonna put no female on it. She a goat.
Yeah.
We gotta stop doing that. Like she good. She the goat for the female. Like nah, she one of the goats. Period. She sell more records than niggas.
though. She do. She do. Okay. Well, speaking of selling and niggas, don't come for me in the comments. Biden forgave $25,000
Boy.
for student loans if your student loans are through the Department of Education. If your student loans are through individual borrowers like Sally Mae, he forgave
What
$10,000.
about nail net?
That's the Department of Education.
Oh shit!
And we make
Hold
less
on,
than
wait,
125,000.
wait.
My mama called me. My mama called me.
I gotta
listen.
look real quick.
My mama called me
So
talking about
listen.
some. When my son was in school, I was making. She talking about some, ma'am, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She like, my mama called me like, yeah, I'm happy as hell today.
Oh my god! Wait, I
Listen.
gotta see it. I
So
gotta
the
see it.
NailNet website crashed today because so many people was trying to log on because they're updating it. So now I will say this. In order for you to get your loans forgiven, you have to make less than $125,000 a year, which most of us
okay.
qualify for, or less than $250,000 combined if you are married.
Let's motherfucking get it, buddy. We going
So
on the
listen.
5K. I'm not paying that shit, but it's okay.
So listen.
Credit about to be like shot.
So no. So I'm just about to get into that. So what I will say is, in terms of your credit, most people think that your credit will shoot up because of this. It will not. Your credit will drop like 5 or 6 points because of this, and I'm gonna tell you why. So your student loans or your student loans, we just keep it broad, basically shows credit companies that you can make installments over time. It's an installment loan. So you have to pay in installments to keep it current. It's not like a loan where you can just pay it off. That's what it's looked at. So that's what goes into your credit history and your credit health.
I don't give a
So
fuck.
when they
gonna
drop
dispute
large
that.
sums of money off, it's going to be a reverse because it's like the installment is gone.
Yeah.
But don't be alarmed. It's only gonna be for like no more than probably like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
And then you'll see your credit go back up.
Boy, listen.
So
I'll
Let me
pay
just say-
that little $5K.
let me just say, if you are wanting to do any big ticket purchases, houses, cars, business, anything, wait. Wait until after all of this is done, your credit goes down and go back up, or go get pre-approved now to lock in that rate. Because when they run your credit, your shit's gonna be lower. I'm telling y'all now. Don't be surprised. Y'all, listen. I went to school for this. I'm telling y'all what's about to happen.
Listen.
Your credit gonna go down. Don't be alarmed. Unless your credit already bad, then you should have been alarmed.
Right. You should already been working on your credit. By then.
We too old for that. But just know it will go back up. So shout out to Biden.
Ooh.
Hopefully this means there will be another round. So shout out to the NAACP for this too, because originally Biden was only going to do 10,000 across the board. And the NAACP went ham and said, no, that's not fair, because most of the people who have student loans are minorities, disproportionately placed, because they are not even working in the fields they got their degree in. $10,000 for them is nothing. You're not doing them no good, right? So then they said, you can give all this money to Ukraine, but you can't give money to the people, the very people that voted you in, because y'all know a large proportion of his voters was young African American kids. And because of that, that's why Biden pushed it up to $25K, and that's why he made it Department of Education, because majority of people in America that have loans through Department of Education.
Ooh,
So
Jesus.
shout out to the NAACP.
I want to fucking cry. Yeah.
Shout out to Biden.
I was just
King.
talking shit yesterday on Facebook saying, like, it was like a status saying he wants to change, like, give jobs and opportunities to people because seeing his parents struggle. And I was like, Biden, you need to start out with student loans first. And he fucking did that shit. Like,
Shout out to Biden.
I was going to be disappointed, but goddamn, you did that shit.
Hey, speaking of, I want to say something about presidents real quick. Trump did a speech at Liberty College, Liberty University, and this nigga he was quoting some shit from the Bible, right?
Trump know the Bible?
Exactly, right. He didn't know what 2 Corinthians was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was calling it 2 Corinthians. He made it sound like it was a racist joke. He said, "Listen, 2 Corinthians, okay." 2 Corinthians. I'm like, where is he going with this? I'm thinking about to say 2 Corinthians walked into an alcohol store. All right. I'm like, what the fuck? But I just had to say that. He's called that shit 2 Corinthians. But go ahead and finish.
No, that was it. Shout out to Biden, yeah. And also, in addition to him doing the student loans for up to $20K, he also postponed any further payments for an additional 4 months. So that'll take him through
And because I did some research on this motherfucker, when you do got to pay this shit back, you only got to pay 5% of your total income.
What?
You feel me? 5% of your total income. So that means if you make $1,000 a month, you got to pay $50. If you make $3,000, that's $150. Depending on the perspective for y'all.
Shout out to Biden.
Shout out to you, motherfucker. What's goody?
You old as fuck, but you still invited to the cookout.
Okay, I'm gonna make your plate too.
Okay,
Goddamn,
I might
put a
throw it
fork
back
in the
on him.
potato
Sorry,
salad.
Jill. This one mine.
Goddamn. Yes.
So yeah, so that's it. That's it for me. I'm done.
All right, so look, I got a random fact for y'all. Well, look, What do y'all think the very first sale online was?
Weed. Is that the answer?
Yeah. Hey, Stanford University made the first sale of weed online.
Stand for you. Why the fuck is college selling weed online?
They probably did that shit through the study buddy system. You order a packet and it come with a gram.
It was in 1976. 1972. They did that shit.
At Stanford?
Yeah.
Them kids be stressed out.
Hey, hold on. What kind of computer y'all think that was on?
The first Mac.
The Macintosh.
Yeah.
That bit nice. That computer had a nice little ass back there. They was heavy
The
as
clear
fuck.
ones? The clear backs?
Yeah, with the clear backs, all the different colors. My mom had a blue one. They should make fucking. Don't steal my fucking idea. I'm coming for you. They should make flat screen like desktops with like the different color backs. Like kind of like bring
I
it
think
up.
they
bottom.
did that, yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn, I thought I was going somewhere. Shit, well.
Nah. But yeah, weed was the first online sale. Shit, I thought it was pussy. Sex sales, man. You sure they ain't want to sell pussy
But
online?
no,
first?
prostitution is the oldest trade.
Yeah.
That's like the first trade ever in the Bible.
The niggas was thirsty to sell weed on.
I wonder who fucking designed the black web.
Some criminals or
A
some
scammer.
geniuses.
Some college students.
Yep.
Yeah.
The government.
They
the
definitely
Supreme
work for
Court,
government.
the Supreme Justice, Supreme Court system. It probably was one of them. It was probably somebody.
Shit probably is.
Every it's all the government. It's all the government. I think.
Yeah.
Or the bitch would have been shut down.
Nice. Man, the people that's in place don't even run shit.
Hardware.
It's a secret society that run shit. They meet behind
They
closed
out
The
here
government got their
goddamn-
hands in it.
Look at Mark.
What the platforms? Think about the platforms that they on. Who the fuck are on these platforms?
Criminals.
Look at Mark Zuckerberg now, though.
The
And-
biggest
and
criminals
how
wear
Facebook
the
came.
biggest criminals wear collared suits and ties.
Shit started in college.
What?
Facebook.
Yeah. That is true.
I don't trust none of these people with money. They out here fucking Billy Goats and shit.
Yeah, niggas with money be
Fucking
weird.
kidnapping motherfuckers for their hearts and dicks and livers.
Paying people to piss
I
on
don't
them.
fuck with it.
Yeah.
Rich people weird. Well, I want to be rich though. But I'm not gonna be weird. I'm gonna be a wealthy black
We just know you ain't gonna be fucking no Billy Goats.
ethical. Hell no.
Yeah, no.
Goddamn.
So what's the inspo?
Yeah, I was about to say, damn, I'm about to go into this.
Inspo
We over
back
here
coat,
talking
though.
about fucking Billy Goats and shit. We about to go there. That's why. Okay. Okay. So, y'all, this is just a real basic. This is inspired me with the Dajulyn interview we did today. So, be a masterpiece, master in peace.
I like
Again, be a masterpiece, master in peace. Be humble, be chill. Just go through, you know, the vibe, the flow, like still be a masterpiece, elevate, but masterpiece. Yeah. Period.
Masterpiece. The best masterpiece used to be at KFC. You know what I'm talking? Couple of wings. No,
Yo, have y'all tried them chicken sandwiches at KFC?
I want to try them tenders.
Bro, them tenders, bro, them fries. Whew. The new KFC, I don't know what the fuck the Colonel done did. Boy, that shit slap.
The chicken sandwich.
I know it's so
Yeah.
crazy. They got sued for being called Kentucky Fried Chicken because they wasn't frying chicken. That's why they KFC now.
How they wasn't frying the chicken?
Because that ain't no motherfucking chicken.
Yo.
But them tenders be busting. I guess they were little raccoon thighs. Them shit's good with some honey mustard.
It is called KFC.
I'm going there right after this.
Word of the day, though?
Yeah.
It's time for the word of the day. Hey, it's time for the word of the day. Hey, it's time for the word. It's time for the word. It's time for the word. What the fuck is you doing, dog? It's over here looking at this shit.
He looking at
Nah,
words.
matter of fact, you can exit stage left. Not talking shit. I'm gonna give y'all the word. Then we gonna go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, y'all. Definition is reconciliation. All right, intervene between people in a dispute in order to bring about an argument. Once again, reconciliation, intervene
Mediator.
between,
A mediator.
close.
Mediation.
No, mediate. I mean, you had the root word right,
Okay.
but yeah. But that's how my best friend got fat, man. All the mediate. And that's it, man. We about to go ahead and wrap it up, y'all. That's been mediate. Put in y'all definition, man. Put in y'all repertoire. Add it to y'all
Repertoire. Your repertoire.
Nigga said this nigga ate hella meat.
Pause.
Who the nigga though?
Huh?
Who the nigga?
Everybody got a best friend like this. You got a cousin like this. I know your
I know I'm not gonna say that because that'll be mean as fuck.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna say that. God damn it.
I ain't about to put my best friend out there like that.
No.
You know who he is. He got to get married.
Yeah,
Just-
'cause that's fucked up.
Too many
I'm
details.
fucked up.
And you know he keep a bell.
Hey, you know I keep a bell.
Y'all goofy as hell.
Damn. Well, that's the key. Don't eat a lot of meat.
I know somebody.
It's your girl Trap Sid.
Okay, I'm about to say, oh yeah, look at God, look at God. Somebody hit me in my mouth. It's the one and only classic Coco.
It's your boy Shaggy.
And it's your boy Mookie, mature rock star comedian of the world, not just the city,
But the world.
We out.
Hey.